everyone. Welcome to Amanda's Booktopia. If you're new here, welcome. And if not, welcome back. And today we are starting a special vlog for Realmathon. It's called Peace Talks because this whole weekend, from Friday 7 p.m. till Sunday 7 p.m., our time zone, we read as many books as possible and we get extra bonus points just for reading each book. But it has to be done within that time frame in order for it to count. So what I'm going to do, I have a whole bunch of graphic novels right here that I plan on reading for the weekend. And there's 5 here altogether. So we get 10 points for each book that we finish over the weekend. So that also gives me 50 points just with that. And then I have some other short books I would like to get to. One of which I just got today. I have a little novella called Nothing But Black and Teeth I want to get to. If I could get that in, that'd be great. Then I just picked this book up today, which is Wonka, based off the new movie. This is adapted from the screenplay. Yes, it's based on the screenplay at the bottom. So I am very excited to read this. It's pretty short. It's middle grade, and I'm sure I could get through this very easily. I absolutely loved the movie so much. Then I found a book, and I'm like, I need this book. So not only did I buy the movie, but I got this book, and I cannot wait to get to them all. But we're going to start with the graphic novels because those are the shortest and some of the quickest. So I'm going to get through as many of these as possible. I'm probably going to start with this first one right here, Les Miserables, because that's the shortest one out of all of them. And I'm sure I'll get through it super quick because graphic novels are basically pictures with very few words. So that should not be a problem for me. So I will read them and come back to you with an update after I finish the first one and let you know all my thoughts. And then I'll keep doing this throughout the weekend. And whatever books I can fit in during this time frame will be amazing. So I am super excited. I hope you enjoy the journey with me. So we're going to go get started. I finished my first graphic novel, Les Miserables. Pretty much it sounds exactly like the movie. No differences. It's pretty much all the same thing. And I love the musical. And it's pretty much lined up with the musical, just in very, very short form. But I did log it for Peace Talks for the weekend. So now, I don't know if I'm probably not going to rate this because it's not on Goodreads. So there's no sense in me trying to rate it. So we're just move on to the next one. So my next graphic novel I'm going to pick up. Let me find a place to put this one down. We'll put it over here. All right. So the next one I'm going to pick up is Spy School, the graphic novel by Stuart Gibbs. All I know is that it takes place in a spy school, and that is all I know. So I'm going to dive into this one, and I'm sure I could get through this one. I mean, it's a bit of a chunky graphic novel, but it's not too chunky to the point where I can't finish it in one night. I'm sure I could finish this pretty quick. I just finished Spy School, and it's still Friday night. I am going through these like water. This is already the second one that I've already finished. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Oh, I must have miscounted. So I thought there was 5. There's actually 6. So I'll actually get 60 points if I finish all these graphic novels, which is great because my team can use the points. So this I ended up giving 4 stars. It was very cute, very action-packed. There's a lot going on in a short amount of time. And I would definitely check out the next one in the series because it definitely caught my attention. So probably not anytime soon because I have other books that I'd rather prioritize right now. But it was definitely cute and it got a 4-star rating from me. So now that we're done with that one, the next graphic novel I am picking up is Sweet Valley Twins. And I used to read some of the Sweet Valley like chapter books when I was younger. And when I saw this one, I thought it'd be kind of cute to check on and see it's if it's just like the original. So I think it's basically the same books, just redone as graphic novels. Pretty sure. So I'm gonna give this one a shot. Maybe I could also get this one done tonight, which would be great. If I could get all these done in one night, that'd be amazing. We will see how that goes. But I want to drop right into this one, and I'll give you guys an update later once I finish it. Still Friday night, and I finished the Sweet Valley Twins. It was a very cute story. I can't remember if it's the exact same of the normal book from like when I was a kid, but oh, well, it's been a long time since I've even read these books, like the normal books, before they became graphic novels. So I don't really remember. However, I did finish it, and it was very cute. Give it another 4 stars. And now that we finished this one, I have another graphic novel I am going to get to next. The next one that we've got is Sheets. And I've been wanting to check this out because I'm pretty sure some of my closest friends have checked this one out. And so I decided to do the same. So I am excited to see how this one goes because I've heard a lot of good things about this one, but never actually attempted it. But now's the time. So I am very excited to check out Sheets. It is now Saturday morning, and I ended up getting tired last night and didn't quite finish it. Sheets last night. But I finished it this morning and I really enjoyed it. It was super cute. The art was very nice. I really like the art and how artistic it looks. The pictures are very detailed. And I like the storyline. I wasn't expecting it. But it was a very cute story. And I know there's another one called Delicate, I believe. I think I might want to get that one because I want to follow the ghost and see what happens with him next. It was a very cute story. And I definitely am looking forward to checking out more of it. So I'm excited for that. So I think I'm going to give this 4 stars because it was very cute. And I definitely would check out more. So that's what I'm going to rate this one. And then the next graphic novel I'm picking up is The Librarian of Auschwitz. I don't really know a lot, but I do know it's from World War II time because Auschwitz was a concentration camp. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a go, and I will be back with all my thoughts. I have finished The Librarian of Auschwitz. This was a very quick read and definitely very emotional because it takes place in World War II. And I love books from that time period, so this graphic novel took me no time at all. In fact, we still have like 8 minutes till noon, and I got 2 graphic novels done, which is great because I needed it. And I definitely really enjoyed this. There were some sad parts because of, being where they are, obviously. But I ended up giving it 5 stars. I love this one and the characters. And I did not realize the graphic novel is actually a spin-off of the original book. I did not know it was actually like a chapter book before it got made into a graphic novel. So I'm gonna have to check out the actual novel itself because if I enjoyed this much, I think I would really enjoy the normal book. I'm going to have to look into that because I really enjoyed this. And now I want to go read that book. So now I am all done with this one. And the last graphic novel that I have will be other graphic novels that I currently own. But this is a well-loved series. This is Lore Olympus Volume 1. This is a chunky graphic novel, but I'm sure I could get through this. Don't know how long it will take me because of how chunky it is. But, graphic novels can be read pretty fast, especially when there's lots of pictures and not enough words. So I'm sure I could get through this. I have finished Lore Olympus Volume 1. It is now almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I got this done in about an hour, maybe a little bit less. Not too bad. I mean, it is chunky, but it is not a lot of words. It's mostly pictures. So it was a decent, interesting story. Not quite what I expected. I know it's a Hades and Persephone retelling, so I expected there to be gods and stuff. It was easy to follow along for sure. At first, it was a little bit hard, but then it got easier. So now that I knew exactly what was happening, it took me a little bit to get into it. But it was a decent story. I don't know if this series would be high on my priority list to read, but I did give it 4 stars. Don't know if I want to continue the series as of right now. I'll think about it. But it's not like my favorite of all time or anything like that. But it was still fun, you know, just like a fun, light read for me because it's pretty light in my opinion. But now that we're done with my graphic novels, I found a little short novella that I want to read next. So we're going to go from light to real dark in just a moment. So the dark read I'm going to be picking up is a little novella called Nothing But Blackened Teeth. And as you can tell by the cover, it's horror. And I have been interested in checking this out. Even though I've heard not so good things, I still want to know what's going to happen. So I'm going to check this out for myself. And it won't take me long, but however, we're going to be leaving soon to go to Target. So I will be back to read this later and give you guys updates once I finish. I'll see you all later. So while we left, I think it was finally around almost 2. And we didn't get home till like 7. We ended up going to dinner with some friends and came home late because one of our friends needed to make an errand. So when I got home, I had electrical problems and that was not fun. But they have been resolved. Hopefully it stays that way. So after that was resolved, I picked up Nothing But Blackened Teeth and I just finished it just a couple minutes ago. And this was weird. It started out promising and then it just went downhill from there. I did not like the characters. The horror was just not there for me. The whole thing was very contrived and very like it wasn't very horror-esque for me. I wanted to be scared. I was not scared whatsoever. And some of the words used to describe this creature, I did not understand the words whatsoever. This takes place in like a Japanese haunted house. And the Japanese words I did not understand or get whatsoever. And the characters were just plain dumb. Like they were making fun of each other. They hated each other. Why were they even there? None of it I just could not get into, and I ended up giving it 2 stars in the end. Most likely, I will be getting rid of this. I was not crazy about it. But we're going to move on and hopefully find something better. So I assume this is short. I was gifted this blind date in a book from Barnes& Noble. And all I know is that it's a YA fantasy, dating competition, class difference, royalty, and slow burn. And the person who gifted me this, thank you so much, Shayna. She told me what she thinks it is. And the book that she thought it was, I technically already read. And read that whole series. So I don't know if it's going to be that book, but we're going to open it up and find out. Whatever it is, it's short, so I'm sure I can knock this out in no time. So let's go ahead and open it and finally find out what it is. Oh, Dana, you were right. All right. So, Dana, thank you because you were definitely right on this one. And that is The Selection by Kiera Cass, which I have read this whole series. And I really did enjoy the series. But maybe, let's see, how many pages is this book? Because technically, I've read all these books. But I really enjoyed it enough to where, like, I would definitely read the series again. It's 327 pages. And technically, it is short, and I could probably fit it in. However, I'm trying to get as close to 300 pages or below as possible. And because it's 327 pages, I might go for something a little bit smaller. I was looking at another book that I was thinking of grabbing. But if I don't do this one, that will kind of ruin the vlog a little bit. I don't want to ruin it because I'm supposed to be reading The Blind Date. Maybe we'll read it anyways, just for funsies, and maybe my rating will still stand from the last time. I mean, it has been a while since I've read this book. I mean, the writing is not too small. I could probably get through it pretty quick. And I'm trying to get as many books in this weekend as possible. I pulled like a whole bunch off my shelves earlier today that were short books. None of them were like this many pages. However, since I did just open it and I was going to talk about this as like a vlog, and I decided to include it in this one, I might as well just read it. Even though it has been a while since I've read it. So I guess we're going to go ahead and read this anyways, just for fun. And see if my rating still stands. So I'm going to jump back into the selection and I will get back with you later on. Sorry for the late update. So I did start the selection last night, Saturday, and then I felt real tired. So I went to sleep and picked it back up this morning. It is now like 10 after 5. So I spent the day reading basically. And I finally finished this book and it's just as good as I remember it. Still a 5-star. Always and forever. This is an amazing series all in all. So I was glad to have my reread on this. And now that I'm done with that, I have decided what my last book is going to be because there's not a lot of time left in this Peace Talks weekend. There's like an hour and 45 minutes left. So I'm going with a book that's less than 300 pages. So I have Wonka. For those who haven't seen the new movie is absolutely amazing. And I love the soundtrack of it. So I bought the book when I found it at Target. And I decided I had to have it. So this is under 300 pages. So I'm going to try and knock this out before 7. So this will be my last book of this vlog. And I will tell you all my reactions once I finish it. Hopefully I could get this done right at 7, if not before. So here I go. I will talk to you all later.
Yeah, it's read it.
I forgot to finish out this vlog yesterday. Today is Monday morning. And I was supposed to finish this out 7 p.m. yesterday. However, I ended up getting caught up in conversations with Nikki and Josephine and Karina and Dana and Milani. We did like our own little private sprint. And then me, Nikki, and Josephine stayed up really, really late talking. And I never finished this up. So now to update you guys. So last time you saw me, I was about to start Wonka. And it was a short middle grade. And I actually managed to finish it 5 minutes before 7 p.m. yesterday. So I power read, basically, and finished this whole thing right before 7. And logged it right, literally, before 7. And I really enjoyed this. It is a lot like the movie. The only difference is there's no music. However, I still recommend checking out the movie if you haven't yet. It is so amazing that I can't get enough. And this book definitely measures up to the movie. I wholeheartedly, um, definitely suggest picking this up if you haven't. It's pretty much exactly like the movie. And I had a great time with it. 5 stars, without a doubt. Just because the movie's excellent, the book is excellent, everything about Wonka is excellent. I highly, highly recommend picking up the movie and the book just to complete your collection. And that is all the books that I managed to read for the whole weekend. So let me see if I can pick up this whole big stack here. There's some pretty heavy ones. So I can show you exactly everything I read. So this is everything I've read for the whole weekend. Friday 7 p.m. to Sunday 7 p.m. We have 6 graphic novels, 1 novella, and 2 short books. So that's 9 books for an extra 90 points for the weekend for peace talks. And that's pretty good. And those points are not including the extra points I get for like the prompts and for bonus prompts. So I'm sure I've gotten a lot of points in with just these books. So it was a great time over the weekend. I really had a good time smashing in as many books as possible. And there was 9 altogether, so that's pretty good for me. I don't usually read that much in a weekend. But hey, it certainly helps my team. Go Team Blood. And that is everything for this vlog. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, give me a huge thumbs up. If you want to see more bookish content from me, make sure you smash the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you all next time.